What's happening? I'm Jess, the co-founder of Lifestyle Lean. What I'm going to go through today is how we've transformed thousands of women across the world to lose weight, get in their best shape with a sustainable lifestyle change. And I want to show you how you can achieve the same. So first up, I completely understand. You're here because you want to lose weight, achieve tone, achieve definition, and you need a solution that will fit in around your busy life. I get it, it's hectic, you work long hours. You're struggling with your body, your confidence, and weight has either been at a plateau or has been yo-yoing. You're sick and tired of training all the time, going to classes, doing cardio, going to the gym, but your body still looks the same. You've tried eating healthy, you've tried counting the calories, you've tried different diets, maybe done low carb, keto, or generic plans, things like Joe Wicks, maybe Slimming World, but no matter what you've tried, nothing has ever felt like it's actually stuck. So we specialise in supporting women who have a lot going on. You may have your own business, be a director, a manager, you're career driven, you've worked hard to get to where you are now, but you want your body to actually match now how driven you are. You may have children and getting a moment for yourself just feels like an impossible task, forever being on the bottom of the to-do list. All of our clients are busy, career driven women. You know that your biggest struggle to getting to where you want to be is consistency, and you want to make a change now to actually get real results that last. Real quick, if we haven't met yet, let me explain. My name is Jessica Ross and I've built Lifestyle Lean. My biggest achievement is that with Lifestyle Lean, we've impacted over 2,500 women across the world to transform their bodies, their health, their happiness, and their confidence. But I want to explain where this has all began, and it all began with myself. This all started back in 2010. At that time, I worked as a director in corporate. And that time of my life, I struggled massively with my body, my mental health, my confidence. I was skinny fat, I had zero boundaries, I was tired all the time, I was burnt out. Even though I was successful on paper, I climbed the corporate ladder, I had a team, I was miserable from within. The lack of confidence that I had, even though I didn't realise it at the time, it made me be a yes person, and I would sacrifice things for myself, things for my health, for work deadlines. It was a strange persona back then because doing the work, I was confident. Doing the tasks at work, I was confident. But within, I was a shell of a person. I honestly felt trapped. I'd moved my way up this career, but I was so unhappy in myself. I wanted to transform my body, my habits, my lifestyle, my confidence. But the truth is, I was struggling. I was trying all sorts of things to see the changes and achieve the changes. Things like skipping out meals, save calories, going to classes 4 or 5 times a week. I even hired an in-person trainer. I tried to eat healthy, but I was honestly stuck. Nothing was ever seeming to work for me. I wrote down what I wanted. I wrote down my vision and what I wanted my life to be like across the board in terms of how I looked, how I felt. I wanted to have a strong, lean, toned body. I wanted to feel confident in my physique, in how I looked in the mirror. I wanted to be strong in my body, as well as strong within myself to set boundaries. I wanted to have true confidence and actually feel it from within rather than just having a persona at work and then crumbling inside. I knew what I wanted. I was just at a loss for how to actually get there. I believed so many things back then. I used to tell myself all sorts of things. I used to say that maybe I was too old to get to the body that I wanted. Maybe that body just wasn't possible for me. Maybe my genetics wouldn't allow it. I told myself so many things. I believed maybe women that had toned physiques, it just wasn't going to be possible for me. I had so many limiting beliefs, but this all came to a lack of confidence in myself. Thing is, doing these things that didn't seem to have any result in terms of my body just made my confidence worse. I was spinning my wheels, trying to get there, never seeing the changes until I eventually cracked the code. I completely transformed my body, my habits. I lost over a stone and recomped my body. I finally learned how to drop body fat, achieve tone, achieve muscle, achieve strength. And the best thing is, this change is forever. And with age, I'm only improving. I just want to show you a couple of photos here. Now, this is me 5 years ago. This is me 3 years ago. This is me last year. This is me now. What I have learned, the tools I have learned with myself, means that I just maintain being lean, being defined, being toned with ease. I don't track calories. I enjoy my foods. I enjoy drinking. I enjoy socializing. The thing is, this transformation journey has completely changed my life. My self-belief, my confidence, my worth. This has all been through health and fitness. Transforming my body, my routine, my habits, my confidence, my fitness levels in ways that I'd never imagined I could. I knew at this point, remembering how trapped, how low in confidence I was, I knew I wanted to show other women that they could achieve the same. The biggest achievement for me is that not only did I crack the code for myself, I've cracked the code for over 2,500 women and counting. And I want to show you some of my women real quickly. So these are some of the women through the program, and this could absolutely be you. I want to speak about Yvonne. So Yvonne is still on the program with us now. 2 years later, she's a busy mum. She's a head of department, and she has so much going on, so many demands on her. She's looking after her boy, with work. And when Yvonne began this journey, she was really struggling in herself. She was struggling in her confidence. She was struggling in her body image. She told me back then that she just felt she was always going to be stuck with a momentum. She felt it was just going to never be able to go. It was never going to be able to shift. She was running, she was going to classes, but not seeing any changes. Through Lifestyle Lean, through the program, she's completely transformed her body. She's lost over 2 stone of body fat. She's achieved definition she never thought she could. At 37, in the best shape of her whole life, even before having her kids. The best thing is that because Yvonne is so busy, she wasn't actually able to get to a gym. And she achieved all of her results, all of her fat loss, at home with a set of dumbbells. It just worked better for her around the kids. This transformation that Yvonne has had has completely transformed her confidence in ways that she never imagined it could. She got promoted at work. She started running even though she hated running before starting the program. She's then gone on now to do all sorts of different fitness events and running events that she never imagined that she could. On triathlons and races. All of this was unimaginable to Yvonne on the left. The best thing is that because of the lifestyle change, she just maintains her body, her results with ease. No longer tracking calories, no longer having to focus so much on her nutrition, but it's just clockwork to her. She just maintains it because of the education that we provided her. I want to show you some more women. So Emma is a successful business owner. Thing is, with building her business from the ground up, she had lost focus for herself. She'd put all of her energy on the business, that she'd fallen into a rut and unhealthy habits in herself. Even though she was trying to train and go to classes, she was doing F45, Barry's boot camp, she actually had a PT as well, she just was not progressing. When she began, she was at one of her heaviest weights. Thing is, with Emma running her own business, she was working over 60 hours a week trying to manage everything. So what was crucial here is that we helped Emma get into the right structure where she could manage her business, but it no longer be taken away from her body and her health and her fitness and her confidence. So with Emma, 6 months later, she lost 2 stone joining Lifestyle Lean, transforming her body, transforming her confidence to a shape she's never been able to achieve before. With the confidence that Emma had from losing the body fat, working on herself, not only did she improve, her business improved. She went on to have her best year in business for growth, and she then went to go and win Entrepreneur of the Year. She was on stage, taking photos, taking the award, feeling the most confident she's ever felt. The thing is, this is where working on you will mean that every aspect of your life improves as a result, including your work, including your business. I want to speak about more women. So Emma is another of our ladies. Emma is still on the journey with us now. Having done her initial dieting phase, having done the first part of her journey, going into maintenance, she's now working on goals that she never imagined that she could. Emma has 2 young children, and Emma, post her kids, felt she was never going to be able to get a flat stomach. She really struggled with the lower stomach area, feeling that it would just never shift in despite of what she was doing. Her job is really demanding. She has a lot going on in terms of hours. She has a lot to do in terms of taking care of her kids. And so what was crucial here is that she needed a solution that was actually going to work around her life, her job. She'd never been able to find that before. She'd never had the direction before. Emma told me when she first began that she'd love to achieve definition, but she just felt it was out of reach. The initial goal for Emma was to get a flat stomach. That was the initial goal. With her confidence that she built throughout the journey, losing the body fat, it all started to feel achievable. We built momentum. She started to then see more tone, more definition. And then she was like, you know what? I actually want to see abs now. I'd love to be able to see abs. So we pushed things further. Emma got in the best shape of her life, achieved abs, achieved definition, and then took on a photo shoot with feeling the most confident she'd ever been. And that was just unimaginable to Emma on the left. Transforming her body, transforming her confidence. She's then gone on to do all sorts of things in terms of her fitness performance. She's working with our elite, a fitness coach, to do things like Hyroxes, running races, pursue promotions at work. Again, this is another journey that's transformed Emma's confidence in ways that she never imagined she could. I want to also speak about Kat. So Kat is a surgeon. She works shifts, long hours, sometimes nights, and this was a huge struggle for Kat. She was struggling with her nutrition. She loved training. She was doing lots of training before, but never seeing any visible changes. She was in a rut with how demanding her work was. It was taking over all focus for herself. Kat works over 60 hours a week sometimes, and she recognised that she needed a solution that would transform her habits, her routine, but be manageable around intensive work. When Kat joined us, she just wanted to start seeing some definition. She just wanted to start losing the body fat and seeing changes. She'd been stuck at a similar weight for years, around the 76, for years and years and years. Well, within the first 3 months of Kat, she lost over a stone. She dropped over a stone following our roadmap. Since then, she went on to progress further in terms of her weight loss, achieving more definition, more tone, building the confidence to take on a shoot, something that she'd never dreamed of at the start of her journey. She'd never thought that was even in reach. With Kat turning 40, initially at the start of her journey, this was something that she was dreading. But she celebrated 40 in the best shape she's ever been in. This journey for Kat has transformed her habits, her routine, her lifestyle, her confidence, and has opened the doors to many more opportunities within her career. She's now taking on different fitness races, working with our elite performance coach on Hyrox, doing Hyrox Pro. Again, things that were just never imaginable at the start of her journey. The best thing is, Kat has built the knowledge, the education, the lifestyle change to maintain being lean year round, enjoying occasions, enjoying socials, because of the lifestyle change that she's learned with us. What you will see here with all of our women is that they didn't just lose weight. They didn't just get toned. All areas of their life improved. They built routine, habits, a lifestyle change to maintain for the long term that actually fit in with their work, that actually fit in with a demanding life, that actually stuck. No more yo-yoing, no more dieting, just instead embedded habits and an embedded lifestyle change to stay lean year round. So to change all of this, you need 5 things. This is what I have built. Lifestyle Lean is a proven system. You need a proven method, a proven plan, no more generic approaches, instead a tailored solution that will actually fit around your busy schedule and your commitments. One that is sustainable, one that we can help you build consistency, and one where you are given personal support to get results. This includes a clear roadmap, nutrition and training, accountability and support, education and community. And I want to cover these points with you because first up, you need a clear roadmap. As a career-focused woman, you need a roadmap now for your body to go from being uncomfortable, overweight, skinny fat, to lean, defined, in your best shape. You need to have clear goals and targets that are realistic to get to the body that you want. And we will break these down for you, making sure that every single week, following the roadmap, you're dropping weight, you're losing measurements, and body fat's coming down. And as you're seeing those changes, that's what builds momentum. That's what means that you go on to have results like Emma and the clients I've just shared, because this is the confidence that we build in you throughout this journey. We break it down so that each week we're losing at least £1 per week following our system. And this is how we will then recomp the body, taking you through phases of fat loss, building muscle, maintenance, and even performance if you decide to take that on in your journey. What we do is take away the guesswork. Rather than you spinning your wheels trying to try all these different things without any clear plan, we give you the exacts of what to focus on so that you now get results. Now, this is very important, the nutritional side of things, and I totally get this will have been one of the biggest struggles for you. I completely understand how overwhelming it is, but this is where we break this down for you and make this super simple. We will give you the exacts of what to focus on with your nutrition, making it simple and clear with a clear plan to follow. We teach you about nutrition so that you learn about how to adapt meals and foods for yourself, and that is how to achieve a lasting result. No more rigid meal plans with no flexibility, no more unrealistic expectations. It has to be sustainable. It has to have foods that you love every single day. And no, you will not need to be cooking separate meals from the family. We will show you how to easily prepare your meals, how to easily prepare the meals for the whole family so everyone can enjoy them and everybody can get healthier as a result of you being on this journey. Unlike other things you may have done before, may have tried, the nutrition is not harsh or restrictive. In terms of calories, this needs to be sustainable. It needs to mean that you have the best energy each day, but be in a slight deficit. This is how to get results that will be lasting, that you can be sustainable with over a full week. You might be wondering, how can I have socials? How can I have occasions? You absolutely can throughout this process. This is a lifestyle change. We teach you about how to navigate things like holidays, things like occasions, meals out, socials, Christmas. This is all part of how to achieve a lasting result now and come away from any yo-yoing. This is integral for how we achieve the results that we do and make this a change for the rest of your life. In terms of training, we teach you how to get lean and toned without doing hours and hours in the gym or hours of cardio. Many of our women will train 3 or 4 times a week maximum because they are super busy. You absolutely can train more than that, but it's not required. This can be done at home or in the gym. Again, it needs to fit in with your life. So the accountability and support is how we get our results. You will have direct support with your personal coach. We hold you to account every single week and support you every step throughout this journey to make sure that you're progressing and achieving the results that we set out for you with the goals and targets that we've laid out. We support you every single week through this transformation journey, through the fat loss phase, then into the reverse. And of course, we're adjusting habits here. We recognise that. We need to support you on the areas that you're struggling with, that you have been struggling for years and years and years. And this is where the individual support with what we do, the tools and the care that we give to you, is how we get our results, and why every single member coming through this journey is giving all the support and all the care, because we need to do this to get the results that we do. The education is massive for us. This is vital. This is how we achieve a lifestyle change. We need to educate you on how to get in shape for life. And the only way to achieve that is by educating you on all the areas that we need. From nutrition, from training, from lifestyle to mindset. This is how to get results now that actually last. We will coach you and teach you, building structure, building routine, building discipline, building confidence. We will empower you with others who've been through this journey so that you can actually learn from others who've had the same struggles that you have now, for you to see where you're going to be within this transformation journey through Hot Seats. Our community at Lifestyle Lean is like no other. You're going to be connected with women around you who are ambitious, who are career driven, who have a lot of the same struggles as you in terms of workload, in terms of pressure. But we want you to be around other like-minded women, because when you are seeing other women on the program achieving what you want, years, 2 years down the line, in their best shape, maintaining it, it's going to give you so much belief and so much encouragement. The community is one aspect, alongside you being supported every single week with your support coach. And this is why this solution, with everything here, nutrition, movement, training, lifestyle, community, support, is how to actually achieve a transformation. I'm fully aware there's going to be some natural feelings here that many of our women had too. You're probably saying to yourself, will I have time to be able to commit to this? I want to assure you, as you see, the women that we work with are super, super busy, but we help you structure your time to make this fit in with your lifestyle. The women that we have on the program will often train 2 to 4 times a week maximum. We don't need to fit in loads of sessions. Instead, we make this fit into your life. You're probably wondering, will I be able to have occasions, a holiday, socials, alcohol? Yes, the short answer is yes. We support you with how to manage these things when they come up in your life, because again, this is so key to how to get a result that is lasting, how to get a result that is for the long term. We help you learn about how to manage meals out, occasions, holidays, Christmas. This is part of a lifestyle change. You may also be having some natural feelings of, what if I fail? What if I'm going to be the first person here to fail? But I assure you, this cannot happen, and it will not happen. This is just a natural limiting belief, things that I used to say to myself when I started my journey back in 2010. But you will not, because we will support you every step. Anyone who we accept into the program is supported throughout the whole journey to make sure this does not happen. Or you may now be excited seeing that everything that you've always wanted is finally in reach. And you might be wondering, will we be sharing your transformation? Will we be sharing your before and after? Don't worry, all the results are anonymous and we'll always get consent. So listen, the reason you're watching this video as a busy professional woman is that you've likely tried a bunch of things in the past that haven't worked, that haven't felt sustainable, and you come into this call wondering, how could this be different? Well, it is. We are 100% confident we will get you in the best shape of your life, staying lean year round, that our program comes with a guarantee, a money back guarantee. If you follow our guidance with the nutrition, the training, the movement, we guarantee with certainty that you will achieve your goals. You will lose this weight, you'll get into the best shape of your life. It comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. This will be the last program you will ever need in terms of your fat loss journey. With us transforming 2,500 women globally, this is why it comes with a results money back guarantee, because we are so confident in what we continue to deliver. I just want to explain, as we have hundreds of applicants that apply to the program, if you are accepted, you will have a money back guarantee. That's how confident we are in the results that we deliver. So next steps, if this sounds like you and you're ready for a permanent solution, drop me a DM with the word total and I will reach out to you to see if we're a good fit. If you're already booked in for your call, you'll have got a Zoom link by email. Just make sure that you're in a private place so we won't be disturbed. We're going to cover with you your biggest struggles, exactly where you want to get to, and create a game plan for how we can take you there. This call is the first step to you now working on getting where you always wanted, to changing your life, and we're excited to show you the pathway. Turn up, be on time, bring a pen and paper. It's going to be mega, and we look forward to chatting with you soon.